I'm one of the Divine Channels and worldwide representatives here at Master Sha Tao Healing Center in San Francisco. We are delighted that you are joining us tonight for Soul Mind Body Science System, the grand unification of science, spirituality, and love with Dr. and Master Rulin Shu. We have been having a wonderful week. Master and Dr. Rulin Shu has been here doing book signings all around the Bay Area. And many of us have had the privilege of being at every one. And I'll tell you, I am learning so much. It's going deeper and deeper every time. And I'm getting so much out of it. I'm lucky to have been exposed to some of quantum physics before, to some of the concepts and some of the ideas and principles. And boy, what I'm learning this week is just taking it to a whole nother level. And what I'm seeing in it really is the possibility of just complete freedom and ease in my life. That when you apply these principles, it just makes everything easy because you're working in harmony with nature, in harmony with who we really are. So we're very delighted to be hosting Master Rulin. And the workshop is actually tomorrow from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., tomorrow and Sunday. You can participate in that by webcast or teleconference, or you can participate in person. All of the registration information is on the bottom left-hand corner of the drsha.com homepage. So it's really easy to find. You just go to drsha.com, go to the bottom left-hand corner, and you can register for the workshop. You don't want to miss this. I was saying to one of the groups on Wednesday night, how many times in your life are you going to have the chance to learn from a quantum physicist who's known, or whose work is known around the world, who is also a Tao master? That's so unique. That is such an unusual combination. And so what we can gain from being with Master Rulin is just amazing. She is a Berkeley-trained PhD theoretical physicist. She did her postgraduate work in Houston and at Harvard University. She went on to become a multi-million-dollar entrepreneur by applying the wisdom to her life, and then went back to science and through spirituality, through her work with Master Sha, was able to actually unlock some of the secrets that had been eluding her in her scientific study. And she's shared them all with us. She and Master Sha have shared them with us in Soul Mind Body Science System, and in her new book to come, Tao Science. So please give a very warm welcome to Dr. and Master Rulin Shu. Yay!
Hello, everyone. I'm so excited to be here and share with you and about this amazing, amazing topic, bringing science, spirituality, and love together. This is like a dream come true for not only for me, and I think for all of us and for humanity. If we can really bring this together for ourselves, and this is the highest blessing you can ever bring to your life and for humanity and for all souls. So I will start with, what is science? Why we want to bring science to spirituality or to love? We all know, a lot of, people here will really want to uplift ourselves to the highest level spiritually. But so why you want to learn science? Why you should be even interested in science? Not just because I'm a scientist, I want to promote this. I want to show you why science can help you. In fact, so what is science? Science, we normally talk about is natural science. The natural science is, founded about 300 years ago with the scientific revolution. And it is basically use quantitative method to study, like mathematics, to study repeatable experiment. So because of this scientific method, science can repeat things. For example, I can follow an instruction in science and build an airplane. And this airplane, if everything goes right, it will work day after day after day. Right? It does not depend on how I feel. Right? This plane is going to work if it's just, all the, parts is working. So that's why science is so powerful. It brings, electricity to us, and it brings very advanced medical imaging systems. It takes people to the moons, and have satellites and rockets and the internet, so we can all fly. Science has been changing all our lives, all humanity's lives. Science has taken humanity to a level beyond comprehension. With the internet, we can talk to anybody on Mother Earth, right? In the past, only few advanced masters, when they developed a very advanced third eye and a very advanced awareness, then they can communicate with all beings, right? And the Buddha can aware of everybody's thoughts. And Guan Yin can hear everybody's crying, calling her name or his name for help. But this kind of master, in the whole history, there are only, a limited few. Most people on Mother Earth cannot reach that level. So science can help everybody to communicate on Mother Earth, through the internet almost instantly. So that's the power of science. Science can give an instruction, very clear instruction to everybody, no matter who you are. If you follow that instruction, then you can reach the desired results, no matter who you are. So that's the power of science. So if we really understand spirituality as a science, then we can empower everyone to become Buddha, become Guan Yin, become Jesus. Jesus can walk on the water, and he can make bread out of the air, right? We know, can we, study the science of this? Of course, this kind of science has been for a long time. Many people want to understand this scientifically. And can we, at this moment, understand them? And I have good news for you. With Master Sha's blessing, and this science really, really coming together, and it's even more beautiful than we can all imagine. And it's really take humanity to the next level. And it's really going to empower everyone to become, have the tools and the method to become Jesus, Buddha, and Guan Yin, and more, and all the Taoist saints. The Taoist saints lately have been, they have been coming to me, immortals. And they're actually, in Chinese history, just recorded Taoist saints, they have reached immortality. In the written records in Chinese history, there are more than 1,000 of them. And they were able to change their body and fly away. And they were able to transform their body into any form. So they have coming to me recently. They said, they have been teaching me their method. They said, we want you to learn this, and we want to explain and teach other people and explain this scientifically so you can teach other people and tell them this is possible. Everybody can reach this. They said, they told me, the reason you cannot reach this because a lot of people, they don't trust they can reach that. Because you normally you don't meet an immortal, right? You don't meet on the street, you always handshake with an immortal. Because normally they don't live like a human life. They kind of lost desire to live like human life. And also, they will not tell you, even they show up on the street, they will not tell you they're immortal. Because if you don't believe, then, it's just, give you more negative karma. That's the last thing they want to do, right? So they want to help you. They don't want to cause you more confusion, get more doubts, argumentary, or even angry, thinking somebody is lying to you, because the consciousness is a completely different level. And so they tell me, this, the immortal, everybody can reach it. It's really actually a science. And this science, and they want to bring to humanity. Together with, soul mind body science system and the Tao science, this is a book that I think they're showing up right now for me because they want me to write them into the Tao science book. So that is why you want to, the power of the science, why the science is very important. Another reason why we should be interested in science is because, now science has played a very important role in our society. So many people, in the schools, most population, that's their education. So that is a way more language most people can understand. So for us to enlighten humanity, this is language, and this is right now humanity, how they think. This is how we can help them. We have to help them at that level, And so we need to use this kind of language to teach people to reach higher consciousness. And because the goal, like we will reveal in soul mind body science system, we're coming to, also Master Sha is teaching us, we are at the new era. This era is for everybody to step into divine. And that is our mission. That is our task. So if you cannot explain, this Master Sha's mission and his power and his wisdom using the language other people can understand, we cannot fulfill our task. We cannot serve most of humanity. And we cannot help most humanity to raise their vibration and raise their consciousness and to divine Tao. So for all the Master Sha students, all the Master Sha's followers, and we all need to learn this. And Master Sha has given me so much blessing. Sometimes Master Sincere said, I got the most blessing. Not because I'm special, actually because my karma is so heavy. And because this task is so important also. Because humanity really needs this. Because everybody needs this. We need to bring this to humanity. And for us to bring this to humanity, we all need to learn this. And then we all need to learn this, and so that we can explain the highest Master Sha's wisdom to humanity. And I have been go to several international conferences. It was actually amazing. When I speak this kind of language, I go to all the conferences, talk about Master Sha's wisdom. Everybody invited me to come. It was like amazing, whether it's medical, advanced medical conference, or physics conference, or a religious conference, they all invite me. So that shows the power of this language. If you can really learn this language, you can go anywhere and teach Master Sha's wisdom. Because a lot of us were like afraid, a lot of students really afraid to talk about it. We don't know whether they believe it. But if you can really talk about this is actually science, there's really, for me, it's not even about believe or not. This is science, is truth. This is a, fundamental existence. There's even no question about believe or not. You study quantum physics, and whether you believe or not exists, and you need to learn, So, and it can be applied, and it will make things happen if you apply them. So this is why we need to learn about science. Oh, yes. Okay. They were telling me I should use black mark. Okay. Thank you. So science, right now the natural science studies the matter and study the energy. And so what is spirituality? So spirituality studies how our soul, like spirit, it's also some people call it a spirit, and our heart, and our mind, some people always call it also consciousness. How our consciousness and soul, heart, and mind affects our life. Affects our existence. So right now, science only study matter and energy. They can hardly touch this realm. And spirituality study the soul, heart, and mind. And study how soul, heart, mind affects matter and energy. And right now, these two realms is very separated. And, there's not, we don't know how to use the soul, heart, and mind to define matter and, energy. And the science also have hard time to study the soul, heart, and mind using matter and energy. So this, many people right now, actually, it is a very hot topic. Many millions of people are very, very, have the desire to really bring this two, separate system back into one. And I realized when I was, doing the soul, mind, body science, and I realized how important it is to bring this together. And also when I'm working on the soul, mind, body science system, and the divine also tell me, the science has to be unified with love as well. If it's not unified with love, it's not balanced. So I want to share with you my journey, how to, which we're very fortunate to have the soul, mind, body science system, because soul, mind, body science system really brings these three aspects together in the most beautiful way. And so I'm going to share with you my journey. It was very interesting, and as my journey reflects all these three aspects so beautifully, it's really actually my life journey is about how to bring this three aspects together, and then I truly enjoy very, very profound joy, abundance, and love, and also amazing spiritual growth. So some of you know my story very well. And so I got a PhD in UC Berkeley. It was very wonderful this time to come back to my old neighborhood and even see some of my old friends. And it was very interesting, when I come back, I start, the old memory come back. I was in grad school. It was wonderful years, have so much fun in Berkeley, which is an amazing school. And I think of those times about, when I was in Berkeley, I really, actually when I was in the college, I started out really think about I need to, actually, I got a message, very, very clear message. It was like, even though at that time I don't think my spiritual channel is open, but it was a very clear message. I need to come up with a solution for grand unification theory. Grand unification theory right now, most people call it a gut. And so grand unification theory is to use one mathematical formula to explain and describe everyone and everything in the whole cosmos. So that is a very ambitious, in the past, about more than 100 years, some of the most brilliant scientists has been working on this problem. And I realized the reason I was determined, it was so, when I realized my task in this lifetime is to find the grand unification theory, I would just devote all my life into it. And I literally gave up everything, including my professor's homework. I just this is the problem I need to working on. I did not follow my professors, what they are teaching me, because I kind of sense I have to find another route. And so I was working really hard in the college, study Einstein's book, all the top scientists there, how they find a solution for everything, and the most advanced philosophies and everything, and trying to come up with a solution for this. And also at that time, and so I come to UC Berkeley and continued this work, and using this some of the most advanced mathematics to work on this problem. So we have made some progress in this field, and the solution is quite beautiful, very beautiful up to a certain point. And but ultimately, for me, it was not solving the ultimate problem. It's not really helped me to understand where everything comes from, what everyone is made of, and it did not really solve the ultimate problem. It looks like a beautiful mathematical model, but it did not really answer the most profound question. And I realized, the reason I'm so devoted to find this is actually my way to connect with the source, to understand the source, to be connected to the divine and Tao. And so that's my journey. So I worked on this really hard, and when my work was very well received, but I was very frustrated because I could not find the good answer. And it was not just me. Most people in the field, actually, everybody in the field, our field was not be able to make enough progress for me to see the hope to really find the solution. So I started a business, actually making natural remedies, and I was collecting herbs when I was 6 years old. So the herbs and Chinese medicine is something I was just it was natural to me, and I can make up remedies just off the head, or just it's just leave me on the empty field. I can make up a remedy just from the field for you. And I was just the herbs just talk to me, and I just pick up them and make something I can heal people. And and then I moved to Hawaii to set up a factory to manufacture Hawaiian herbs, and very successful. And by that time, I was also very, my life was in a point, I live in this beautiful Hawaii, and I still, all these years, my life seems all very smooth, but deep in my heart, I feel this emptiness. And also, I have a hard time to open my heart to love people and or receive people's love. And so that is what happened. And then there's one thing happened to me that really changed everything. So I was, my friend invited me to a spiritual gathering. In this spiritual gathering, I had amazing awakening, divine appeared to me. And he had me experience this whole universe, everything in the whole universe is his love for me. So in that, so I was just, feeling, the air, the light, the trees, the ocean, stars, the galaxies, all his love for me. And I was like, I was infinitely, endlessly, unconditionally, unlimitedly loved. When I really experienced that, that is a turning point for my life. When I really experienced that, and I started to live like that, live in that love. And like every moment when I remember I would wake up and just feeling the divine's love and feeling everything is in this world is divine's love. When I start to just feeling like I live like that, and everything I think will just manifest. And the life just become like infinite joy. And in my business and in my personal life, it just like become pure magical. Like my friend, I was now thinking about those friends I have. I have like some of my girlfriends. One girlfriend, they were married to, married partner with some of the most wealthiest men in the world, and another one is like with a boyfriend with the king of the world. It was like, and I have like a friend like it's so magical, like appear in my life, and they were all like, we just like have amazing adventures together, and some of my friends are so beautiful, and some are so wealthy, some are so smart, so loving. Some of them like have all of those qualities, and some is very famous, and it's just like I truly live a life like magical. And then my business is really like an idea comes, it just appears. And then I start, and I truly experience like everything I think like occurred to me can manifest almost instantly without any effort. And so that kind of wisdom some of wisdom is divine gift to me and recorded in this book, and Divine Love book. So when I start to, and then, then I suddenly actually started to lose the interest in the physical realm, because everything you want can manifest almost instantly. It's really like you lost interest to manifest them. You realize, why you even bother. And I started to actually really starting to pursue the spiritual growth. And this, living in Hawaii, we are like in such amazing spiritual realm. The land is so powerful. The land speaks to you. The land is so powerful. And the Hawaiian spiritual tradition is truly, truly very, very beautiful. And I'm just very grateful to the Hawaiian land. And a lot of my friends, two of my girlfriends are powerful kahunas, and have other kahunas, I've been talking with them. And and then they were highly recommended me to meet with Master Sha. And in fact, one of my girlfriends invited me to have tea. And then she would and then during that time, she talked about Master Sha nonstop for 4 hours. And so by the end of the 4 hours, I realized, okay, I'm going to study Master Sha. And I was so lucky, and very soon I met Master Sha. He actually came to my neighborhood and attended his workshop for 1 day. So by the end of the day, like most of you probably have experienced, I become his devoted student. And I feel very, 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 very blessed to be his student. And really, that is actually one of the most important steps I have ever taken to find the grand unification theory. And so, a lot of you has been Master Sha student, have experience with him, how his wisdom is so profound and then expressed so in a such a simple way. Sometimes it's so simple we don't appreciate it. Yes, and so that's why maybe we need a science to make it more complicated. I think we'll appreciate it more. No, the science is going to be very easy, so everybody can understand it as well. So you just have gain a different perspective, so you can understand it a little bit deeper, in a different perspective, and so you will know how his wisdom really works in a scientific way. Because our brain right now, most people's brain is already humanity, because of humanity karma now. We the scientific language can help us to understand a lot of wisdom in a way we can really understand it at a deeper level. And like nowadays, we can read Buddha's work. Buddha's work Buddha has 84,000 different methods to reach Buddhahood. And actually, today I just read one message. They said Buddha has one way to reach Buddhahood in 7 days. But that method is lost. It was very interesting. But so those 84,000 volumes of books, a lot of them is many, many books for each method. And even nowadays, a lot of people, we can all read them, but truly understand them and reach Buddhahood, it takes long, long time. Partly because our consciousness in the level, we cannot understand it. Even we can, by words, we can read it. It seems like we're understanding it, but we're not really understanding it. Without understanding it, you cannot reach enlightenment. So that's why actually Buddha, when Master Sha, actually, let me just continue this story. So in one of the workshops, I had a suddenly aha moment. Master Sha's, after I become Master students, I almost go to all his workshops. I pretty much went to all his workshops. If it's not in person, I will definitely by webcast. And so in one of his workshops, actually I was present with him. I think all my actual breakthroughs pretty much in Master Sha's workshop. And I realized the best way to do scientific research is in Master Sha's workshop. Truly, because his field is so strong, he just opened up all the channels so that the breakthrough can make it happen. So in one of the workshops, at that time I already, gave up physics, very happily gave up and don't have to worry about it, all the problems I have to solve. And then suddenly I got this aha moment, the soul. Master Sha always talk about soul, and I realized the soul we have quantum physics as mathematics. Soul can be calculated in quantum physics. And so I was like, wow, very excited by that insight. Because Master Sha said, okay, the soul is a light beam. So for a long time, I tried to decide, try to understand what that means in terms of quantum physics. And then the insight comes to me that day is that actually soul is not only can be explained by quantum physics, it actually can be even calculated by quantum physics. As we said, to be calculated, which is really, really important. Because calculation, mathematics basically the language of our mind and our action. So if we can mathematically calculate the soul, that means we know how to transform our soul. And we know for sure, it's like we can we can build an airplane if we know the mathematics. And the same way with the soul, if we know the mathematics, how to calculate soul, then we know how to advance our soul very quickly and have a guaranteed method to advance our soul and develop our soul to a higher and higher level. And it's guaranteed results. So it takes the faith, it takes the guesswork out of the equation. It is guaranteed. Everybody can do it if you just follow the method. So that means like whole humanity, we all can uplift our soul to a higher level. So that insight really was like breakthrough. And when I was so excited, and so I told Master Sha about it, and he immediately saw the importance of it. Even without me mentioning, I said, wow, the soul can be calculated with the quantum physics. He immediately, of course, Master Sha knows everything. And so he immediately knows the importance. And what he did, he organized a huge soul, mind, body science committee. And this committee, Soul, Mind, Body Science System Committee, and this committee, he have amazing high-level Buddhas and Taoist saints, holy beings, and the most advanced all the scientists, the top scientists of the whole history, and have them to join this committee. And so this committee, and also Master Sha gave me, cleared my karma, cleared science karma and spirituality karma, so that the new science that combines science spirituality can be created. We all know how much karma, science have and spirituality have. To bring them together is so difficult. Basically, many people talk about it, but the very people is able to achieve the unification of these two realms. We know, Dalai Lama has organized many conferences. He has, gathered many top scientists to discuss about this. And I look at, their conference, the results, and I have to say they have not made much progress. The dialogue is still, the scientists still talking about what they're talking about. And, Dalai Lama is talking what he's talking about. The unification was still much to be desired. So because of huge karma for humanity to bring these two together. So, and I think, when the science first founded, the church burned some scientists. And of course, scientists was not very kind to spirituality either, and they even doubt the existence of God, and the existence of a spirit. Seriously, the scientists, they don't think this spirit exists. So that is how severe this problem is. And that's why humanity right now suffers so much. We have so much pollutions with science become more and more powerful. The nuclear weapons, biological weapons, chemical weapons, and they can, some of those weapons, they can literally wipe out humanity in a few seconds. So the science without heart and soul and a mind, it can be so dangerous. It can really wipe out humanity. And that's part of the reason we have so much environmental pollutions and the pollutions in our own soul, heart, and mind. And all, there's so many people are suffering so deeply. because our own soul, heart, mind, and the body, energy and body is very separated because of humanity karma. Even maybe ourselves don't have this karma. I think we all have. But even we ourselves don't have, but humanity karma automatically separate us. And it causes a lot of very deep pains and also limits our own growth. So Master Sha, he knows how important this task is. And he basically put so much blessings and into huge karma cleansing. When he did the karma cleansing so that this science can be born, I saw this huge dark clouds was leaving. I never seen such a huge dark clouds before. That was huge. Before that, actually, I don't see much darkness, and that one was like so huge. The darkness was so huge and left. And so that soul mind body science system can be created. And this science really, really is going to uplift each one of us and all humanity to the next level. And so when I'm working on this, of course, Master Sha also write me a calligraphy, soul mind body science. So I every day bow down to the committee. I ask them to guide me. And so working on this science really is my highest blessing and the highest honor. And I truly cannot thank Master Sha, thank Divine and Tao and the committees enough. And it's also, as I will share with you, it's also a way for me to pay back my karma. And so when I work on this, so many Buddhas, first thing is actually a lot of Buddhas showing up for me. They really teach me how to understand their wisdom, their profound, deep wisdom, how to understand quantum physics using their profound wisdom. And some of you may know, and this week I have shared a lot about, the controversies about quantum physics and how to understand quantum physics. Actually, even until now, most physicists, they do not understand quantum physics. And this is not just my statement. I shared with people here, the top scientists. They literally that's what they think. That's what literally they say. The Feynman said, he said, I can honestly say nobody, understand quantum physics, and he's right, because before I met Master Sha, before we founded the soul mind body science system, I can honestly say I don't understand quantum physics either. And so this soul mind body science system provide a way to understand quantum physics in the most simplest way. And it's so simple, everybody, if you learn this, everybody can understand quantum physics. And actually, when I was in Berlin, some people, I shared some, this summer, I shared a little bit about soul mind body science system there. And so they were telling me I should write children's book so that the children can understand it. That is how easy it is. So it's very, very easy, and the importance of to understand this is beyond words. And so the Buddha, because when you start to understand this, then you can understand Buddha's wisdom, Taoist wisdom, and other very profound spiritual wisdom in an amazing, amazing way. Very simple way, but really going to uplift your life to the next level. And also with this soul mind body science system, I was able to come up with a solution for the grand unification theory. That is our next book about how the whole universe is created, from the emptiness. Buddha teaches us, everything is the emptiness. And our physical realm we're experiencing is just an illusion. So how that happens, if we just hear about this, right? Nobody's going to, that Buddha said when he first started to teach his deep realization, Buddha, Buddha, some of you, I shared on Tuesday, Buddha is a prince. And when he was about 29 years old, he gave up his palace and his family, and he went on a spiritual journey. And he followed several teachers, and he went through very severe purification. Like, for example, he would limit his food intake to 1 nut or 1 leaf a day. And once he was taking a bath in a river, he was so weak, he almost drowned himself. And he realized, those kind of extreme purification is not the best way to reach the final enlightenment. So he left his teachers and some of his, fellow spiritual seekers, and he decided he can follow a different way. He called it the middle way, not too extreme. And so what he did is he find the meditation is a very good way to have very clear and joy, and a clear mind and a joy. And he was able to gaining some deep insight. And then so one day, he sit down a banyan tree, and he said, he made a vow. He said, if I don't come up with the deepest, to come up with the final realization of the cause of all suffering and the method to release all suffering, I'm not going to get up again. So he meditated for 49 days. By the end of 49 days, he finally realized the ultimate truth about the cause of the all suffering and the way to release all suffering. So Buddha has, after that he was called Buddha. Buddha basically means the one who has reached the final realization of the ultimate truth. To know the wisdom is so important, because if you don't know the ultimate truth, it's so easy to make mistake. No matter how much you want to do good things and how hard you work, you could be actually accumulating more and more karma, negative karma. Because if you live in the illusion, you can never get out of it. So Buddha has come into me and really trying to help me to understand his profound wisdom. It was very, very beautiful for me to see, and Buddha's wisdom is mathematically explained in so mind-body science and Tao science. That's like gives me the deepest joy. That gives me the deepest joy. I remember Buddha's relica actually come to Hilo. They bring Buddha's relica to Hilo, so I went there to see Buddha's relic. And as soon as we get to the inside the room, we all start to cry. His love just so overwhelming. Even just his relic, it was like amazing. And we all started to cry, and I stayed in that room whole day. And next morning, as soon as I get up, I went there, stayed all day. And he taught me so much, and he told me I need to spread his wisdom. So I'm very, very, very glad. One day I'm going to use soul mind body science system to spread his wisdom, and Tao science spread his wisdom. And he really give me it is amazing. And it was very interesting, how this whole universe, we actually, through our own thoughts is created, this illusion, which is really astonishing. We can actually have formulas showing how this all created, which is really wonderful because we know how they're created. That means if we change how we think and behave, we can create another universe. Or we can go out of this illusion and go to a higher level. So humanity finally are able to become a true creator in some sort, not the final creator, but at least we know how we create this, this whole universe, and how our own illusion create the whole universe. It was very, very profound. I'm still not ready to share this with you yet. That would be like a Tao science. But the soul, mind, body science is a foundation for us to study the Tao science. And actually, if you really understand soul, mind, body science system, then you will be able to understand what are you made of, and what is your highest power at this moment, at this in this world we create. And then Tao science is about how to go beyond this world and to go back to the source. And so this is a Tao science. We can really know how to go back to the Tao. How this world is created by all of us, and then how we can go back to the source. Or just become the Tao and create anything you want, at the will. Because right now, all our frustration is, we think of something and, our reality somehow always just, somehow we feel the limitation. Yeah, we think of something, it seems like you have to take a million steps to get what we really needed. And we all desire, we know, our soul and heart knows we're more powerful than that, So the soul, mind, body science is going to teach you how you become the magical manifester, to manifest anything you ever want. So that is what soul, mind, body science is going to teach you. So let me give you an overview about soul, mind, body science. So what soul, mind, body science is really about. So soul, mind, body science system is a scientific system that combines the profound spiritual wisdom with the quantum physics. Quantum physics is what right now is the most advanced, most fundamental science. So quantum physics studies what everyone and everything is made of at the highest level, at the deepest level. So quantum physics is right now the most fundamental science that can explain everyone and everything at the deepest level. So quantum physics tells us that everyone and everything is a vibrational field. I'm still thinking about Buddha. it was amazing. So, some of you have an opportunity really trying to visit his replica. They have a replica tour, Buddha's replica tour, I think organized actually by Dalai Lama. They collected some of the Buddha's replica from the whole world, and they travel around. Everybody can go to visit them.
Relic.
Yeah, relic. Mm-hmm. So Buddha's relic, basically, they when he died, they burned him body, and then after they burned him, his what came out is not ash; it's actually crystal. And so this crystal has been go over all, be taken by the followers to all over the world. I think Dalai Lama collected some of them and then made a tour around the world, and you can go to see. It's very, very amazing. Very powerful. So, so because Buddha's relic, carries Buddha's vibrational field. So quantum physics says that everyone and everything is a vibrational field. So we might think we look at our body or look at everything, the chair is solid. But the quantum physics, when you study it and they look deeper and deeper into everything, they find that nothing is solid. Everything is actually a vibrational field. Vibrational field means a field, basically something extends over space and time. Like a field of grass, right? A field of flowers. So you extend it over certain space and time. And in contrast, particle is something like with very finite, finite size. A field is like extended. And so quantum physics said everybody is, so what is vibration? Vibration is something, oscillates periodically. Like in the ocean, they have all kinds of vibrations oscillating, up and down and up down. So there's tall vibrations and the short vibrations, and there's long vibrations, and there's fast vibrations. So there are different vibrations. So the frequency basically tells us how fast this vibration oscillates, and the wavelength shows how long this vibration is. So this is like called the wavelength. We usually use lambda. Lambda is the wavelength. So vibrational field is not something very solid. They're constantly moving, and it's extended over all space and time. Like, the light existing in all this room. You cannot tell where this light is. It's actually existing in this whole room. Okay? And that's why, actually, that's why, there's very advanced spiritual beings. They can disappear. They can maybe travel through this wall. So all they do, actually, they make their body into this vibrational field, because our body, actually, this body, is what we manifested. But then, if through our limited way of thinking. We're all attached to our body, right? We always think about our body, beautiful, not beautiful, my skin good. We're all attached to this body for millions of years, probably, for humanity. And that's why we manifest this solid body. Through the spiritual practice, you can gain, if you let go of those attachments and limited way of thinking, you can manifest anything. You can let your body disappear, go back to this very vibrational field, and then you can appear in another planet instantly, and appear there, it's all possible. Quantum physics tells us that. So vibrational field is basically is existing of space-time. So for quantum physics, they will, the experiment, they will have a detector. Detector is to detect this vibrational field and see where this vibrational field is. And then what did they find out? So detector is basically absorb the vibrational field, and then this is some machine, right? And then after it absorbs the vibrational field, and then it will it will show some change. For example, camera. Camera is a detector, right? It absorbs the light and show the image. And so there's different cameras, like MRI can absorb, or X-ray machines can absorb the X-rays, or infrared, machines, they can absorb the infrared light. So our normal camera can absorb the visible light. So the different detector can detect different vibrational field, because usually, like for example, in this room, or like you carries all kinds of vibrations. Some of vibration, you might can feel it. Some vibration field, like your skin can feel it. Some of your vibrations, your eyes can feel it, or some vibration of your ears, you can feel it. So our different senses is just trying to detect different vibrations. Then we have third eyes. We can detect some very fine vibrations which our other senses cannot receive. So in the quantum physics, the scientists, they use a detector. For our human beings, we have our 5 senses or 6 senses they're some of the detectors. But our skin also a detector, And so the physicists, they use a detector to detect the vibrations. And they find out, what kind of detector you use, right? If I use a detector to only detect the visible light, then I can only detect the visible light. If my detector can only absorb the infrared light, then my detector can only detect infrared light. So what kind of a detector you use? And also they find, like for example, in this room, if I put a detector in this table, and I will find, okay, there's light here. But if I put a detector here, I find the light on this table, I find the detector, I find the lights in this place, And then if I put the detector C, I find there's light here. But if I put the detector in all 3 places, and I find the scientists find, okay, there's light in all 3 places. So if I find a screen here, and you find the light in the whole screen. So the quantum phenomena you observe is actually determined by what kind of detector you use, what kind of setup you set up. So normally we think, natural phenomena, nature is, have some phenomena. We as a person, we just go there to discover it, right? We often live a life like that, and we think our life is, people are a certain way. We just go out to find out who people are, what is the job situation, and so that we can fit into that. But the quantum physics said, no, actually this life movie you are playing in is actually determined by what kind of detector you are using. Yeah? Do you have a question on this? Because this is a very important, very, very important point. Mm-hmm. Yes. Because this is holds the key about how our life come about.
So, if I understand correctly,
Yes.
if a phenomenon is not being observed, then it could be said that it's not really happening.
Yeah, what happens, you see there's all kind of vibrations. So there's all kind of possibilities existing. But if you don't observe them, they are just a potential. They exist, it's just a potential. But so they do exist, but they are not being manifested.
It's like you create other kind of artifacts, you can detect other kind of phenomena or other kind that we cannot detect with ABC artifacts. Is that what you're trying to say? Oh, yeah. What I'm saying is, okay, you explain about ABC artifacts, that is, they are getting some phenomena
Yes.
around. Well, but all the possibilities are still there that you can detect with other kind of artifact that we don't have
Yes.
at that time, right?
Yeah, yeah.
That's why the possibilities are infinitely.
Yeah,
right?
yes, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
my
they
point.
exist. It's just, they exist. You know, they're definitely there, but to manifest that, you need to use a detector. So our physical body is, you know, a detector. You know, our thoughts a detector. We absorb certain vibrations. Then we manifest our life. So this is what quantum physics is teaching us. It's like there is no, you know, the world is made of many, many possibilities. Our life is not a set, one set or few possibilities. It's actually amazing possibilities. There's, you know, infinite possibilities. And we can choose what kind of life, what kind of reality we're living. We manifest our lives. Yes, Master Marilyn?
So we are one single detector, right? One person is one detector. What does quantum physics teach us about expanding the ability of that detector to detect from multiple places all at one time?
That's a very good question. Yes, that's actually yeah. So we're not just one detector. You can say we're one detector. You know, the detector, as later we will see, it's our heart receiver. And so you want to detect more, you need to expand your heart. But we're not just one detector, because we have this huge vibrational field, and each field they have certain ways to detect things. You know, our whole body has many, many ways to detect things. Every cell, every DNA, RNA, even atoms, molecules within us, they can detect things. So it's about how to bring, how to become more aware, actually, receive more. Become more connected to our receivers, because we have actually a lot of receivers, and our field is not just limited in this body, and it's also extended over, and we can receive. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes, Master.
So going back to detectors detecting a phenomenon.
Yes.
So if there's a wave of blue light that's emanating,
Yes.
then I would think that any detector that detects blue light would see it.
Yes.
Any detector that doesn't detect blue light
Right.
would not see it.
Yes.
But that doesn't change the existence of the wave of blue light. So I'm having trouble understanding what you're saying, how it depends what kind of detector, because the phenomenon doesn't change.
Yes. No. But what you're going to feel, you're going to change. What you're going to experience. So your reality. So after you absorbed this blue light, the blue light does not change. Or actually after it is being absorbed. But then what you're going to experience is going to change. If you set up, your detector to detect the blue light, and then you will see the blue light. If you set your detector to detect the red light, you will see the red light. So what your experience changes. The world itself may or may not. It will change also.
So you're saying for us as human beings, depending on how we open ourselves to receive things,
Yes.
will change
what we're experiencing.
What we experience.
Yes.
Got it. Thank you.
Yeah. So what we are experiencing, like in the experiment, what the experimental results, right? It depends on the experimental results. It depends on what kind of detector I'm using and where I'm put the detectors. Right? And so our experience of our life, it depends on what kind of detector we use and where we put our detectors are.
So if I'm experiencing with a very closed mind,
yes.
I will have a very limited experience.
Right.
But
right.
if I'm experiencing with an open mind, with open spiritual channels,
yeah.
I'll have a much vaster experience.
Exactly.
Got it.
Yeah. Yeah. So to me, like this detector has both the heart. Heart is the receiver. So you have to receive. And also we'll talk about this a little bit later because we haven't get to the heart and mind yet. So this is what quantum physics has discovered. And there's a lot of debate in physics about why this works. But with the soul mind body science, it's very easy to understand this. Has a very beautiful way to understand this. So in the quantum physics, in the soul mind body science, basically said, okay, this is quantum phenomena, and so we said, so everything in everyone is a vibrational field, right? Another quantum phenomena I want to share with you is the quantum entanglement, and so this is also very controversial. Controversial phenomena. When the physicists first find this phenomena, they don't believe it. They think this is just some coincidence or something is wrong. But now, with more and more, after 100 years, they find more and more evidence and realize this is one of the fundamental phenomena for all the waves. So what happens is, what is quantum entanglement? So suppose I have two waves are created from one source, A and a B. And if these two waves is created from the one source, and they are connected, and it's also called entangled, or connected or correlated. That's all the words sometimes they describe the quantum entanglement. Quantum correlation, quantum connection, so they find that this two wave, if they are quantum entangled, then if I observe, because this wave in quantum physics, this wave could have many possible states. Can be in many possible. But if I put a detector here, and my detector detect this wave to be happy, then the state of the B will automatically go back to the happy state. If I put a detector here and detect it as being like sad, for example, and then the state of the B also become automatically sad. So if for quantum entangled, if the two waves, they're quantum entangled, then whatever you do to one, the other one can be instantly affected, no matter how far away they are. They could be at the other side of the universe. And they completely transcend space and time. Yes.
Does this also explain the 100 monkey theory? Does this also explaining the theory of the 100 monkey, that there was one island with a monkey and then...
Yes. So, for example, if we learn something, so everything is a vibrational field, right? So if 100 monkey learned something, so they create this knowledge vibrational field, then other monkeys can access that vibrational field, and then they will learn, then they will behave similarly. So they don't have to learn even, because the knowledge will come to them through the vibrational field. Yes.
So what is the nature of what we would call, in your question, the 100th monkey phenomena, which we talk about as critical mass?
Right.
What is the nature of the shift in consciousness from separateness to wholeness, or from I don't know to now I know, or that something isn't and now it appears even evolutionarily, it becomes something different than it was before. We call that, you know, shifting consciousness or critical mass. What's the nature of that in the way you're describing this, if you don't mind?
Yeah, that's a very good question. So basically, so right now we have certain vibrational field. This vibrational field have so much negative information, for example, right? We all separate, we all like so depressed, right? Some of those kind of information, negative information. But then suppose, we have some people we gather together, we really trying to build that positive information. So that vibration start to grow, right? And then, some of us starting to receive the positive information. But if we can really build that vibrational field strong enough, suddenly more people will hear this positive information. And at a certain point, the positive information become more dominant. That's what you hear. The negative information, you don't hear as much anymore. Does that make sense? Or did I answer your question?
Well, yes, as a general concept. But when we're talking scientifically, we're speaking about a detector of a vibrational field,
right?
And we're talking about the question would be: is that vibrational field real, or is it arbitrary based upon my detector? And perhaps you already talked about that. I don't know, but do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Does something exist, and if there's no one there to observe it and the tree falls in the forest, did it really happen or not? That's old scientific, philosophical inquiry.
Yeah.
So similarly, when we're talking about the 100th monkey theory, that whole principle was monkeys don't wash their own food. And yet in this one island, ostensibly a monkey or a series of monkeys learn to do this. And at one point, something occurs. And I'm interested in how you would describe that phenomena. We talk about it in the New Age, in consciousness movement, we'd say no idea is as strong as an idea whose time has come, which is to say there's a time in which a quantum leap in consciousness can occur and change now is. And certainly when we're talking about changing the vibrational field with regard to love, peace, and harmony, we're looking at trying to create, shift the collective, the quantum field. what are we talking about in the way in which you're defining it? You say, well, and then at some point, well, what is that? What is the nature of that some point?
Yes. So basically, so one is we have, to manifest something, first you have to have that vibrational field exist, right? So that's one thing. So you have to create that vibrational field.
Where something that occurs as possible that previously didn't seem possible. Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying the vibration, like love, peace, harmony, soul song. You have to create that, right? You have to input the positive information into this kind of, love, peace, harmony vibration into our Mother Earth. If you don't have this vibration, then no matter how much you desire, it might not happen, right? You can just stay at home, how much I want, love, peace, harmony in the world. No matter how hard you pray, it might not happen. If you don't have this vibrational, because what the manifestation is, first you have to have this vibration, and then you receive it, and then you manifest it. That makes sense to you? So first you have to have this vibration, and then you have a detector like our body, everything we're receiving, and we're hearing, we're seeing, and then you have some receiver, and each one of us a receiver, and then we can manifest this reality. So, but then if you don't have this vibrational love, peace, harmony vibrational field is being built, then no matter how much you pray, it might not happen.
Is there like a number that can be calculated?
Yeah, that's what you're asking.
Say it again.
Is there a number that can be calculated?
Yes. Is there a formula in which an
Yeah.
actual quantum leap occurs?
Right. That's a very good question. Maybe I should do some math tonight. How many monkeys do we need?
Yeah, I mean, in the game we're playing, we're calling it 1.5 billion. That somehow there's a relationship between 1.5 billion and 7 point whatever it is that currently exists. That's an arbitrary, we can call it heaven sent
Of heaven's
vision,
message.
of intention.
Yeah.
But we really don't have a formula for that. It's a basically hypothesis until we have 1.5 and see if it really makes a difference. Or maybe things happen simultaneously, so there's no way to measure or determine that.
But I just want to say one thing. What I gather from this is that moment of impulse. Like Master Sha talks about the Hundon, and then he talks about how in the moment of creation, the light chi rises and the heavy chi falls. So I feel like when, for example, with Love, Peace, and Harmony, when Master Su Chin, right, got the impulse, we don't know how she got the impulse, but when she spoke and said, "Dear Master Sha, can you give us a song from the divine?" I don't know how that impulse came to her, but what she did in that moment was her lens focused on one possibility that was one of infinite possibilities that was pulled out of the quantum field.
Yes.
And just like all of us, when we get an idea, however it comes, all of a sudden, we are creators, and we create from this infinite field.
Right.
And only then can we experience or witness it.
Right.
Before that moment, it was not possible because, like Master Rulin said, nobody had put that impulse in there.
Yeah.
And God said, "Let there be light." That's the moment of creation. What the Bible is telling us is that moment is the moment where that possibility was born.
Yes.
As a soul, or as information, or as a frequency.
Exactly. So Master Su Ching, she received that message, and then Master Sha, and so she told Master Sha, and then Master Sha responded that message, and then she received the lapis harmony. So we have to receive. If we don't receive, we cannot manifest. In this world is infinite possibilities. And all the vibrations, actually, when we teach Tao, Tao is emptiness. Actually, when quantum physics is going to teach you, in this Tao, the emptiness actually has infinite vibrations. All kind of vibrations can pop up and disappear in this emptiness. It's called a vacuum vibration, a fluctuation. So the vacuum fluctuations in this emptiness, there's infinite possibilities, but we have to receive. So our heart has to be able to receive, we can manifest. If we don't receive, we cannot manifest. So that's actually what we really teach in this, this weekend workshop. The heart plays such a huge role in the manifestation. If our heart cannot receive, we cannot manifest. Even like Master Sha give you a golden mountain, if you don't feel it, and if you don't open your heart, really live it, every moment we feel it and live that reality, then you cannot manifest it. So that's actually, one of the things I notice, very painful for me to see a lot of people, and they actually, they have received so much, but then they don't really live it every moment. They don't know how to use their heart power to manifest. So that's, I feel like, so mind body science system can really help you become a very powerful manifester, which is crucial for this mission. We're all so powerful, have so much treasures, but if we cannot know how to manifest this treasure and bring love, peace, harmony to the world, we really wasted a divine treasure. Master Mary.
This is kind of back, and I hope it doesn't.
Yeah, no problem. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. With this, I'm back at the quantum entanglement part,
Yes.
because it feels incomplete.
Mm-hmm.
When you said when A is connected to B, so if A
Right.
is happy, B is happy.
Right.
What establishes that connection?
When they are produced at the same time. So that is just one of the quantum phenomena. And actually, later in the Tao science, we can really actually explain. Right now, actually quantum physicists, they still don't understand this phenomena. But we actually in Tao science, with Master Sha's formula, S plus E plus M equals 1, we actually be able to understand quantum phenomena, quantum entanglement, which is quite amazing. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I'll try to give my own personal interpretation of the quantum physics, and that is quantum entanglement is oneness, because the source of all life created everything.
Yeah.
And so when one of us is affected,
Yeah.
everyone and everything feels that.
Right, exactly.
In spiritual terms, that's oneness.
Yeah, exactly.
And for
Completely.
the way we manifest things is everything is possible. There are infinite possibilities.
Yes.
That is the source. The source is infinite possibilities.
Yes.
And to the extent that we are separated from the source,
Mm-hmm.
we experience a limited reality of that.
Right.
The more we are connected with source and
Yes.
aligned with source, the more we manifest infinite possibilities, and we can create anything
Yeah.
we want, any
Yes.
reality we want.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
That is my interpretation of
Yes.
of the science.
Yes. Very good. Yes. Mhm. Yes. Bianca?
Yes, I know for myself that I sometimes can manifest things very easily.
Mm-hmm.
Because, for example, I like to have potato chips, and then suddenly somebody comes and offers me a bag of potato chips, and sometimes it's just not happening. And what I realize, with the tendency of these books with The Secret and the law of attraction and so on, and my sister is very well in manifesting in things.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was always like a little bit, how she's doing that. And I know when I'm in the Tao realm, things happen automatically, but also things happen in the way not from my ego.
Right.
And I want to ask you, is there a way maybe we can practice this weekend with the 4 or 5 powers of Master Sha, the techniques, including the heart and the soul, and not only on the mind level like the NLP is doing a lot, you know, you visualize your yellow Ferrari and then where it is, but you need to feel that, but it doesn't manifest, right? But it's also a part of your divine plan.
Yes.
So I want to learn more how to really get in alignment. Maybe the potato chips were not very healthy for me, but they were manifested. So why is that happening?
Yeah, that's a very, very good point. That exactly what we're going to teach in this weekend. You know, what is our highest powers? How we're going to utilize it, and also how to find our highest purpose and the potential and the meaning of our life. And then live that every moment. You know, not only be a powerful manifester and also live our highest purpose. And what is our highest purpose? So the spiritual way and then the scientific way, and they're really actually a one. And so now you can really understand, you know, what's the higher purpose in a scientific way. That gives you another insight, so you can really, in a way, you know, understand it at a deep level. Mm-hmm.
I just want to mention that if we are quantumly entangled with negativity around an issue, this is our karma.
Yes.
And it will entangle us with all those aspects of, let's say I feel like I don't deserve money, or I feel I'm poor. I'm going to connect with all those possibilities that exist around that entanglement.
Right.
And I will create that reality.
Right.
And that's where the karma vibrations and frequencies, when they're eliminated, free us from those entanglements and help us to focus on the entanglements that we really want to create in our life.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Yeah, exactly. That's also what we're going to talk about, the karma law, and how to understand the law of karma at a deep, at the scientific level. And then you will really know how to remove the karma, and to know actually the karma, you made those karma actually to uplift your life. So even the negative karma, because you made those karma to learn lesson. So to really remove those karma is actually, you really need to learn that lesson. And then the lesson become your resources. It will empower you to serve in a very powerful way. And then you can really go back when you really use the lesson you have learned, the resources you have accumulated with your negative karma or good karma, and to serve. And then your life can go back to the source, go back to the divine so much faster. So the key actually with karma is to find, this is so we'll talk about that, in this whole weekend. The law of karma is very, very important part of this workshop this weekend. Yeah. Yes. Candy?
So when there is a karma or blockages or challenges,
yes,
we know there is something happen, but we may not know what's the lesson.
Yes.
So can something help?
Yes. Actually, that will help you to find that lesson. Actually, and we have a method for you to find those lessons, and because that is a key. A lot of people. So we, our students, we clear the karma, but if you don't learn the karmic lesson, and then you still have not cleared it. Certain disaster may be prevented, but you don't learn the lesson, then you still not completely cleared off that, because we conduct the karma out of free will. We have to learn a lesson and then out of free will to release that karma. If you don't even know what karmic lesson you have made, you have not learned it, and out of free will you're willing to release it, it cannot be completely released out of your system. Because that's the purpose of karma. If it's not fulfilled its highest purpose, it cannot be completely released. Your life might be saved, but you can still suffer from your consequence, your karma. So that's the one thing is very important. So that's why I feel like this affects so many people. And a lot of us, even they receive such higher treasures, but if you don't really feel the treasure and really live that treasure, then actually your soul, then you cannot manifest that treasure. You cannot use that treasure to manifest, your higher self. Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
So for the karma cleansing, so maybe divine allow us to have the karma cleansing is to save life.
Yes.
And if it is not life-threatening and we got the karma cleansing, that's why they still keep a percentage, or we lost some opportunity to learn the lesson.
So what happened is actually Master Sha's karma cleansing is really life-saving and it really saves your spiritual journey in every aspect of your life. But what happens is we also have to do our part. And without those karma cleansing, then you would not be able to even realize you made a mistake. But with those karma cleansing, you'll be able to suddenly start to think, oh, I made that mistake. Because the karmic bound is so heavy. So heavy, you cannot even see you're wrong. If you live in the darkness, you don't even know what is light. But when Master Sha have removed those darkness, then you actually can see the light. But then if you really know your karmic lesson and also use those lessons to serve, then that is going to uplift you to the level beyond your comprehension. That will uplift you to the divine. So that's the thing. The thing is now we release the karma so we can see the light, but if we don't do our part to learn the lesson and use that lesson to serve, then that's why many of us still have challenge because we have not do our part. So that's the part I really want actually everybody gets this. And in this workshop, we're really going to do practice to do this. Mm-hmm.
So the best way to clear karma is to serve, like chanting for other people, rather than focus on ourselves.
Yes, yes.
Because we are in the quantum entanglement. So maybe in the future we can just do practices and offer services to others and forget about ourselves.
Yes, because what happens in reality, we're all quantum entanglement. In reality, we're all one. That is the highest truth. We're all one. But our own ego separates us. My ego said, oh, I am important. I want to do something good for me, make me feel good. And so when we do that, that's called karma. Because the karma is basically we separate ourselves from the oneness, separate ourselves from the divine. That's basically the karma. So when we go back to the oneness, then the karma will be released. So that is, the oneness is like, we're all one. You are my arm and legs. We're just one. We're truly not only brothers and sisters, you are my blood and bones. And so when we really treat each other like that, then our karma can be cleared. We still think, other people was in pain, we say, oh, that's her problem, right? And then we still have karma, because karma is, the separation is the karma. And separation caused the karma. So really completely release the karma is we become one.
Mm-hmm. There's something so fundamentally beautiful about all of this. In some contexts, people think karma means you did something wrong and you're going to get punished. It's a antagonistic universe, distinct from a loving, compassionate universe.
Yes, yes.
Which I'm just getting at this particular my language is life is a schoolhouse rather than the jailhouse, you know. And when we integrate our lesson,
Yes.
we don't often have to experience the karma because the very nature of the feedback in the physical universe is for us to wake up.
Right.
So I was just kind of dancing with this the whole notion of Shen as soul, yes, heart, but also consciousness. So that part of the nature of karma cleansing in the way in which you're talking about it, for real cleansing, is that there's consciousness with it. That you've learned and integrated the lesson so that not only have you had a shift in consciousness, but you have an increased ability to live from that new place.
Exactly. That you can serve better. You actually, through your lesson you have learned, you actually uplift everybody. You know, so the karma itself is not bad. It's only if we don't learn the lesson, it's become bad. You know what I mean? If you do, karma is we create the karma is to learn the lesson. If you don't learn the lesson, then it's a bad thing. Then your soul is keep giving you more and more challenge so that you can learn the lesson. But as soon as you learn the lesson, it's actually become a resource for all humanity.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, it's actually, before you arrived, I was talking about, Divine have showed me this whole universe. Everything in our life is His love. Even there's a challenge, the difficulties, our karma is actually His highest love for us. It's really opportunity for us. For Him, it is for us to get uplifted, to be closer and become divine. So everything is love. Like Master Marilyn teaches us, be grateful for everything. Yes.
So, that idea that if we just change our consciousness and learn the lesson, then the lessons will stop happening.
Yes.
Was something that I approached with Master Sha early on, because I came from a background of New Thought movement, which teaches that very explicitly.
Right.
And as I understood Master Sha's answer, he said there's another piece to it. Because not only do you need to learn the lesson and transform your consciousness, but you've also made a mess out there in the world.
Right.
And you have to clean that up too.
Exactly.
So that's why he teaches forgiveness practice.
Right.
That's why he teaches service.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Yeah. So you have to use that lesson to serve. Yeah.
And the forgiveness. You have to, as I understood what he was teaching, you have to make peace with the other souls that you've caused problems for.
Yes. Yeah.
And that's why he teaches forgiveness practice.
Yes.
So
yes.
I think I've actually heard him say, right now the highest way to clear karma, bad karma, is turning on your jindan, so you have the frequency,
Right.
while doing forgiveness practice.
Right. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we have to clear up the mess also. Yeah, and for sure. Yes.
So being responsible for all your unconsciousness and all your lineage and all that.
Yeah, and pay back your debts. You have to pay back debts too. You had to pay back your karmic debts. Master Sha can pay back some for you, but then you have to step into your divine self. The part of the karma is we are behaving selfish. So, or become, and then so completely clear karma means that we completely become one. We're serving each other like we're serving ourselves. We're loving ourselves as the highest divine, and we love each other as the highest divine. So that means your karma is clear in that aspect. So we'll teach that as well, and we'll teach what this really means. What is really negative karma? I'm actually going to give you mathematical definition. What is negative karma? What is positive karma? Seriously, I'm very happy I got that. Because every time Master Sha talk about, he's giving a spiritual definition. I was like always thinking, how I can define it mathematically? What is negative karma? Yeah. So it will not be subjective, because some people, they think, oh, this is a good karma. The other people say, oh, this is negative karma. So I'm going to give you a, like mathematical, objective way to define it. Mm-hmm. It's very cool. Yes.
Oh, I just, when he asked something just clicked, and maybe I just want to confirm it.
Yes.
When you said forgiving out there, the souls, so is that kind of another way then of saying, yeah, what we've done out there, is that basically then the subconscious, since we are all one? So when they say clearing subconscious, clearing our subconscious beliefs, is that really another way of saying forgiving or forgive? I mean,
it's part of it. Yeah, it's a good part of clearing the subconscious.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
is that
that's
okay?
part of it too, yes.
That just gives me a new awareness of it, so thank you for that. Yeah.
Yeah, so yes.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, anything going on your subconscious is actually part of karma.
Okay.
Why you think of these thoughts, it's of part of karma. That's why you think of that thoughts. We'll explain that whole process as well in the workshop.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, so we keep going. So so about the critical mass, I think in the critical mass, it feels like the critical mass is 1 to 5. That means every one person one out of 5 people in the world sing the Love, Peace, Harmony Soul Song. Then, actually, I should write this down. Sing Love, Peace, Harmony Soul Song. Then the whole world can reach the critical mass. Then that love, peace, harmony can remove the natural disasters, can establish love, peace, harmony on others and for humanity.
Is that number from Divine Revelation, or is that number mathematically formulated?
Divine Revelation.
I wanted to see the formula that got so wonderful.
I'll think about it tonight. Yes.
How long do we need to sing? Because the closer the time, the more effort we need to take.
Right.
Like for singing the Love, Peace, and Harmony, if we start singing it 10 years ago, we may need only 1 minute a day. But the closer to the disaster, to the transition, how much longer we need to sing? One person sing for 5.
Yeah, that's a good point.
This is Divine Revelation.
Okay. Not my calculation.
Right. I wouldn't even attempt to put my toe in quantum physics calculation. But what we had, and that's a really good point, 1.5 billion people singing 15 minutes every day. It doesn't have to be continuous, but 15 minutes every day. By the end of 2015, we have missed the mark. So my sense is that number probably needs to be much higher, not 1.5 billion. 15 minutes a day is probably still very good because what I do know is, and I'm not sure how accurate this is, but in Qigong, if you do a practice for 15 minutes or 20 minutes, it's even better. The vibration changes.
Right.
But since we've missed the mark by quite a bit, I would say we probably need quite a few more people than 1.5 billion.
Yeah, that's a good point. How about we sing La Peace Harmony Soul Song right now? Okay.
And even in addition to that, if each one of us makes a commitment
Yes.
to have one new person every day, that would grow geometrically.
Yeah. Maybe we can try to build that momentum. We can grow exponentially. Yeah. Let's sing La Peace Harmony now. Trying to spread, bless. Master Marilyn, you want to do invocation first?
Before we do this, I want to bring to everyone's attention, because some people are new, that Master Sha has downloaded this song to every soul in every universe. That is so huge. Our bodies are full of love, peace, and harmony. The flowers, the books, everything, every soul in all universes. Talk about potential. In addition to that, Master Sha has assigned a quadrillion saints to this song. Now, maybe Master Rulin over the weekend can help us get an idea of what a quadrillion is. It's like totally beyond me, so what I do is I picture all of the grains of sand along the seashore, and I think that might be close. So please sit straight. And put one hand below your navel and one hand on your heart. Your heart's on the other side. Yeah. So, and close your eyes. And visualize your heart radiating beautiful light. And the light is within your heart, but your heart can expand. And your heart is radiating the light of love, peace, and harmony. Your whole body is radiating this light. Dear, and please repeat after me. Dear soul, mind, and body of love, peace, and harmony. I love you, thank you, honor you.
I love you, thank you, honor you.
Please radiate throughout my body. Please give a healing to, and then make your requests for whatever you would like. Dear soul, mind, and body of love, peace, and harmony, downloaded to all souls in all universes. Please radiate love, peace, and harmony. In a special way. And each one bring to your awareness a place, an event, a situation where you are aware more love, peace, and harmony is needed. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So we're going to sing in soul language, which will be new for some, but you will be able to sing it very quickly, I'm sure. And we will sing in English. And we'll do this maybe 5 times. And we're going to invite all souls in all universes, please come and sing with us together. Lula, lula, lee. Lula, lula, lee. Lula, lula, lee, lula. Lula, lee, lula. Lula, lee, lula. I love my heart and soul. I love all humanity. Join hearts and souls together. Love, peace, and harmony. Love, peace, and harmony. Lula, lula, lee. Lula, lula, lee. Lula, lula, lee, lula. Lula, lee, lula. Lula, lee, lula. I love my heart and soul. I love all humanity. Join hearts and souls together. Love, peace, and harmony. Love, peace, and harmony. Lula, lula, lee. Lula, lula, lee. Lula, lula, lee, lula. Lula, lee, lula. Lula, lee, lula. I love my heart and soul. I love all humanity. Join hearts and souls together. Love, peace, and harmony. Love, peace, and harmony. Lula, lula, lee. Lula, lula, lee. Lula, lula, lee, lula. Lula, lee, lula. Lula, lee, lula. I love my heart and soul. I love all love, peace, and harmony. Love, peace, and harmony. How? 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 Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, how many of you felt a shift? Okay, just about everybody. And on the webcast, it was the same. This is possible for humanity. A shift to greater love, peace, and harmony is possible for humanity. But just as Master Shunya, Master Lin have pointed out, we have to do our part. We have to invite others to sing. And if you are not signed up as someone who will sing every single day, I'm going to tell you how. Go to lovepeaceharmony.org. If you are not signed up and you have a smartphone, take it out, please, and sign up. Because we have fewer than 5,000 people who have made this commitment. That's probably not even a percentage point of one towards 1.5 billion. We desperately need more people singing love, peace, and harmony daily who are willing to say, yes, I will do that. And more than that, to have another person say, yes, I will do that, and continue that process. We truly, truly do need this. You felt better? And I can tell you for sure, Mother Earth is not feeling too good right now. Humanity, as a general global kind of a phrase, humanity is not feeling too good right now. There can be a shift. We have that power. And all we have to do is sing. I mean, we don't even have to dig ditches. We don't have to do vigorous exercise for an hour and a half. We only have to sing for 15 minutes. So, this is my invitation. More than an invitation, this is my calling to every single one. So, and I did see people take out their smartphones. I am so grateful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Heaven is grateful. Humanity is grateful. If you don't have your smartphone with you, go to a computer. If you don't have a computer, the library has them. There are zero excuses. So, lovepeaceharmony.org, it's really simple. I'm going to check, I'm going to really discipline myself, and I'm going to wait until tomorrow morning to watch the number go up. It could easily be at 5,000 by tomorrow, which is still pretty pathetic. Those of you who are on the chanting channel when I lead the chanting know that I'm trying to get the gratitude basket filled up, and so we do it by 25s. People put comments in the gratitude basket. And then I think part of the fun of it is I get so excited, so the people on the hour that I do are always putting comments in. And we go up by 25, and sometimes more than that. So I know that it's an absolute possibility. So tomorrow I'm looking forward to at least 5,000, because we're at 4,600 and something, so it's easy. So thank you so much, Master Rulin, for this opportunity to bring this to everyone's attention. Your dog, your cat, your bird, your fish, they all have downloads of love, peace, and harmony.
Can I say something?
Absolutely.
Maybe only 2 minutes.
Yes, go ahead.
So in Chinese, we said, if there's no home, no us. If there's no sky, no heaven, there's no home. So if there's no Mother Earth, we would not exist. And singing the love, peace, and harmony sounds like we are helping Mother Earth. It is, but also helping ourselves. Because Master Sha mentioned people got healed, got financial blessing by singing love, peace, and harmony. 2 nights ago, I was in Palo Alto at Dr. Master Rulin's event. I got a lucky draw. I won the Crown Chakra blessing. And yesterday morning, my mentor told me, divine reward me. Because I listened and what they told me, I really do my best to do it. But sometimes there's some condition I cannot, but I still do my best to do it. If you want more better health, better relationship and finance, please sing for others. Like when I sing Love, Peace, and Harmony, I send it to my family, Master Sha and my mentor, and Master Shu Qin and Lali, because I heard that they need some love. So I visualize, I send it to them. Instead of sending to ourselves, oh, I forgot you, I need to send it to Master. Shunya, she works so diligently and serving us so well. And he's so kind to us when we have drama, emotion, laziness, not participate. Thank you so much.
And do you want to share more about the blessing you received?
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Oh, yeah, maybe because Master Sha's Tao retreat, I was there a lot of, I am more clear and I can see the light bulb, the bulb around me, this area. And I just, for the last 2 days, I always think of that, whatever my thought, there are some negatives, or when my mind is quiet, I always ask Divine, Jingdan, to transform negative information to positive. And I signed up for my daughter and my husband. It's only $300. I can save $10 per day, or $1 for 1 year. And I got a treasures that can help myself. And whenever I go, it's following me. And it affects all other people. And I can turn on my daughters, my husbands, and then we work together to create a bigger light bulb, right? Please consider that. Oh, I really love it. So it is a transform negative information to positive. That is big service. So when I sing the love, peace, and harmony, I turn it on and sing together with the bulb. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
I want to share one story, and unfortunately, we're not all going to be able to do this, but it was so vivid to me in relationship to what I was saying. Last night, I was in a neighborhood where a family was having an argument outside, screaming at one another, screaming, and using language that we wouldn't be using here toward one another. And so I started singing Love, Peace, and Harmony, but I couldn't even really focus on the words. So I was singing Lula, Lula, Li. I sang it once, and the fighting stopped. That's all I wanted to share.
Thank you so much. Wow. Yes.
30 seconds.
Okay.
When I received the download, I was sitting in front of Master Rulin like this. Oh, her frequency is so big. And when she download me, I can feel it in my channel. I really can feel it. And my soul was so happy, bouncing and jumping. And also I saw a lot of different colors of like a flower, but I think it's lotus, fresh lotus of different color coming down to Mother Earth. Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you.
Beautiful. Yes. Yeah, our beloved Candy, he got, thank you so much, Master Marilyn, for lead us chant Love, Peace, Harmony, Soul Song. And we're so blessed Master Sha bring this divine treasure to humanity, to each one of us. We truly cannot thank him enough. And singing this soul song is such a privilege and an honor. And let's spread it to humanity everywhere we go. And let's make, each one of us should make a plan. When I was sitting there, I was thinking, every day I can at least find another person, give a CD to them, and I may give you 2 so they can spread to another person. And because that will bring so much joy to that person, and it can save their lives, and it can save Mother Earth, and it brings so much joy for ourselves too. And just think about one day we talk to one human being about this amazing gift. I remember in Hawaii, sometimes I go to a place I've seen this soul song. Everybody's just so touched, and so touched. They're just so grateful, and they come to me, some of them crying, and when they heard this song. So everybody is want this, and all we need to do is just open our heart and say, this is an amazing gift for you. When you sing this, you can save your life. You can bring so much love to your life and success, everything. And when we serve like this, so much abundance will just automatically come to us without even thinking about it. That's the secret. That is the key. And we'll explain that scientifically this weekend. Why that is the case, in case you still don't believe it. And so maybe now I will give you a little bit more teaching about soul, mind, body science. Yeah, and we have. Don't want to go too long. So we'll give you more. So we already learned a little bit about everything and everyone is a vibrational field, and this vibrational field, some of the vibrations can be entangled with another field, another vibration, so they're connected, and so that connection you can affect another being by your own actions, by your own thoughts and your own emotions. You can affect another beings if you're quantum entangled with somebody. And then, so the soul, mind, body science, this is our find that this vibrational field carries information, and it carries energy, and it carries matter. So information has 3 aspects. One is the content of information. And then there's the receiver of the information. And then it also have the processor of the information. Right? So there's the content of information. So everybody, we are vibrational fields. We have content information. So content information is, what in the science we find it is a soul or spirit. And the receiver of the information is the heart. And the processor of the information is the mind, consciousness. So our soul, the content information relate to the Akashic record, and which is the content of information, and also karma. Karma is part of the soul. Soul contains the karma. It's karma is what we have done in the past, And so the soul is basically the content of the information. So the soul contains all kinds of possibilities. But it's the heart. We have to have a heart to receive, then we can manifest it. So if we, and also for, if you want to manifest something, if you don't have the content of that information, then no matter how much your heart desires, then you still cannot manifest. That's one thing about people teaching the secret. They have not taught enough about the soul. The content of it, you have to have the content information in your vibrational field. And which is if you don't have that information, no matter, and then in the secret they teach how much you desire, how much you want, and you visualize, you imagining or feel it. But if you don't have the content in your vibrational field, no matter how much you visualize, how much you feel in it, how much you desire in it, and you cannot manifest. And then the heart received it, so the soul gives information to the heart, and the heart receives it and activates the mind. So the mind processes the information. So the mind has to, really process in the, and then the mind will move direct where the energy goes. The energy then moves the matter. So the energy is basically the ability to do the work, like lifting the weight, or the heat. Heat can also do the work. They can move, steam engine can also move the matter. So the energy can move the matter. The matter, basically, by definition, is everything we see and we observe in the physical realm. So matter is, by definition, is everything we see and we observe in the physical realm. So this, we're not arguing with anybody, with the current science at all. We're not, it's coincide with science and also spirituality. And this is a great insight from Master Sha, is the soul is the boss, and soul gives the information to the heart. The heart has to receive the information. So even you have a golden mountain in your vibrational field, if you don't receive it, your heart don't receive it, then you still cannot manifest it. So the heart receiving is very, very important. And also have the highest information is also activates the highest information within you. It's also very important. Like in my life experience, I suddenly realized this whole universe is divine's love for me. That is a very high level information. And those information, so I received that information, and also in my heart, I really experience it. I really feel it in a very, very deep level. And then after I feel it, I did not stop there. And also every moment I live that. Every moment I feel divine's amazing, divine is loving me through everything. I was really feeling it every moment on that. I spend time actually in the morning, and that's why I feel, wow, divine is loving me so much. And I running out to the ocean, I just feel the divine's love. I look at the garden or everybody I meet, I just feel, oh wow, this is the divine's highest gift for me, this person. And so I really live every moment like that. When I did that, then everything just manifests. So what we need to do is, we need to activate the highest information. And then we also need to really feel that information. And of course, that information also has to be in your vibrational field also. So, and then every moment you need to feel that vibration and deeply, and really live in that vibration. And then you can manifest that. This is very important because when we do that, then we can manifest love, peace, harmony movement. We have to feel love and peace and harmony. And every moment feel that. We cannot just sing 15 minutes and next we're like, oh, this world's really depressing, you know? We cannot do that. We can say, wow, this is, divine give us this soul song, divine give this amazing love, peace, harmony to the world. And we really live that, every moment, and we spread the love, peace, and harmony to our family and to our neighbors. And we bring that CD to our neighbors. And that is love, peace, harmony, right? Treat our neighbors as if we're treating ourselves. And we really live that. And then we can manifest in our life love, peace, and harmony. So when I was thinking, wow, the universe, the whole thing is loving me. And then I manifest the word that really the whole universe is loving me in my own life. It's like everything I think it just come true. Without I may have to do anything. That's another thing we have to learn from this science. All humanity, they think we have to work hard. We have to suffer. That's our karma, karma. So we think we need to suffer, we need to labor, work really hard, day and night, and then maybe we'll have a good life. Maybe not, But that's not true. We actually don't have to work because Divine and Tao already created everything for us. We're just a manifester. And to manifest, all we need to receive. That's one thing humanity don't know how to do. We don't realize we need to receive. We need to receive. If we don't receive, then we cannot manifest. That's one thing humanity really we all actually need to learn. That's my biggest revolution. Divine gave me that gift. And then I really just actually every moment really receiving Divine's love. And then I manifest that. So our heart power is so important. So the soul power is so magical. Soul power is very important. But without heart power, we cannot be manifested. So Master Sha has downloaded this amazing, quadrillion saints, this amazing treasures. And if we don't every moment feel it and really live it, then we cannot manifest this to Mother Earth. So that's why this weekend, this workshop is so important. And the courses of Soul, Mind, Body Science are going to be very important to really train your heart and also your mind to serve the soul. And we think, how to train to serve every moment. Spiritual practice is every moment. We cannot just say, okay, I'm now doing the practice, and then next moment I'm somebody else. Actually, a lot of students, and they're like that. And then they have so much challenge in their life. And there's one student who's telling me, I do practice 2 hours a day. And then I go to work, I feel so frustrated. I said, you need to practice in the work. That's the highest spiritual practice. We need to practice 24/7. Every moment is an opportunity to step into Divine and step into Tao. So the heart power is crucial, and we need to train our heart and learn how to utilize the power of our heart. And so we're going to go to really learn that in this weekend. This is very crucial for many people. And also how to train our mind to serve our heart and soul. Many people are, they are slave to their mind and slave to their karma. Prisoner to their karma. How to train yourself being guided from the soul and the divine, the higher level, and let your mind be their servant for the divine and for the heart, so that your heart's desire can be fulfilled. Because the mind actually, determines whether your heart's desire is going to be manifested, how quickly, and how much. And if the mind is extremely powerful, if we can really train our mind to serve our heart and soul, then you become so powerful. And the love, peace, harmony can manifest on Mother Earth very quickly. So don't be despair, although we're a little bit behind. Don't be despair, we still have hope. Come to this workshop. Because the change can be made very quickly. It only needs 100 monkeys. So we can do better than 100 monkeys. So I won't have too much time. And then, so what's another thing, what I really love about soul mind body science is actually can define what is divine. You can explain what is divine scientifically and define what is divine mathematically. That is an amazing statement, isn't it? So, what is divine? And I explained all of this actually at a theoretical physics conference. It was very interesting. And so divine, if we talk about in terms of quantum physics, is basically a universal vibrational field. That contains everyone and everything. And so divine is quantum entangled with everyone and everything. Because divine is quantum entangled with everyone and everything, divine hears, divine feels, divine knows everyone and everything. And divine can make anything and everything happen instantly. So that is divine. So the mathematic formula for the divine is S plus C plus M equals 1. This formula So this formula actually is how it came out. Is have a story. So I was with Master Sha, and I was telling him, so when we started to make some progress on the soul mind body science system, and so I was sharing with him, all my big part of my life is trying to find the grand unification theory. And I explained to him, grand unification theory is use one mathematical formula to explain everyone and everything. And so he think about it. He closed his eye and think about it. In a few minutes, and he came out. This is a formula he received, and he said this formula contains everything. About how the universe is created, and this is a grand unification formula. And so it takes me actually many, many years to understand this. I'm still not sure I completely understand it yet. But the big breakthrough is this summer in Belgium, with Master Sha. He gave me a huge download that was really helped. Because Master Sha said, from this formula, I should derive quantum entanglement, and I should derive the Tao normal creation and reverse creation, and also the formula about all the universes and everything. So And so after he download, I made some crucial progress. And I think pretty much all of the things he said, I was able to derive. And I have not shown him the results yet, so I'm not going to share with you. I could be wrong. But one thing I realized, like all this life, I'm looking for the grand unification theory and the grand unit, and then that theory actually is one of for a long time. Actually, I refer that theory is looking for the grand unified field, because what we're really looking for is the one grand unified field that contains everyone and everything. Because what happens is, the gravity is a field, and then now everything is a field, right? All the matter in quantum physics is a field. And so Einstein trying to find one field that contains everything. From this one field, they can derive the gravity, electromagnetic field, and all the other fields. So basically, for a long time, looking for the grand unification theory is to looking for this grand unified field. So really, what we're looking for, this grand unified field is the divine. So what we're really looking for, actually, scientists are looking for divine. And I really, all these years, my longing is really longing for the divine. And the scientists are really longing for the divine also. And this formula is the formula for the divine. And so we're going to explain to you, and this weekend, I don't have too much time today, so we're going to explain to you why this is formula for divine, and why chanting this formula can help you to reach divine and Tao. That's one thing I realized. We all, the pain and the suffering and all the challenges, difficulties, and it's all because our separation from the divine. That's all that is. And all our longings is to go back to be one with divine. All the negative karma is what we have done that separate us from the divine. All the good karma is help us to go deep, be more closer to divine. We're going to share all the, all of that about positive and negative karma and positive, negative informations. Those are very actually breakthrough research for the whole science, really. And the scientists never think of negative information. And in one of the Master Sha said, there's negative information, positive information. And in one of his workshops, I suddenly made sense of that. And it's really beautiful. I'm looking forward. I was sharing that breakthrough with a very famous scientist. He was so impressed. It's a very important insight. It's all come from Master Sha. And it was very, very beautiful. So there's a lot of paper for me to write. So after this workshop, I'm going to stay in the hermit mode and writing a lot of papers. So you're not going to see me for a while. So better grab the opportunity tomorrow. And so let's chant this form, this S plus E plus M equals 1. And in the spiritual form, it is the Shen Qi Jing He Yi. So it is Shen, Qi, Jing He Yi. I don't write right. Shen Qi Jing, I'll just write it here. Shen Qi Jing He Yi. And let's chant this together and bring our soul, heart, mind, body in together. And bring that this will bring our soul, heart, mind with each other and with humanity, Mother Earth, and with all souls in all universes. This chant. And then it will bring us to be one with divine and Tao. Let's chant together. S plus E plus M equals 1. 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 Now close eyes and chant silently. Silent chanting also. Very powerful. E plus M equals 1. S plus 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 E plus M equals 1. Let's now chant 神气静合一。神气静合一，神气静合一，神气静合一，神气静合一，神气静合一，神气静合一，神气静合一，神气静合一，神气静合一，神气静合一，神气静合一，神气静合一，神气静合一，神气静合一，神气静合一，神气静合一，神气静合一，神气静合一，神气静合一，神气静合一，神气静合一，神气静合一，神气静合一，神气静合一，神气静合一，神气静合一，神气静合一，神气静合一，神气静合一，神气静合一，神气静合一，神气静合一，神气静合一，神气静合一，神气静合一，神气静合一，神气静合一，神气静合一，神气静合一，神气静合一，神气静合一，神气静合一，神气静合一，神气静合一，神气静合一，神气静合一，神气静合一，神气静合一，神气静合一，神气静合一，神气静合一，神气静合一，神气静合一，神气静合一，神气静合一，神气静合一，神气静合一，神气静合一，神气静合一，神气静合一，神气静合一，神气静合一，神气静合一，神气静合一，神气静合一，神气静合一，神气静合一，神气静合一，神气静合一，神气静合一，神气静合一，神气静合一，神气静合一，神气静合一，神气静合一，神气静合一，神气静合一，神气静合一，气静合一，神气静合一，神气静合一，神气静合一。好。 whole heart, mind, and body join as one. Within ourselves, with each other, with humanity, Mother Earth, and with all beings, with the whole universes. So this oneness, you can feel this profound love and connected with each other. In this oneness, we have the highest power. And our soul come back to its home and become its highest self. This weekend we're going to share with you how this great unification formula and this universal vibrational field, how to utilize that to transform every aspect of your life. And we're also going to, one of the very important, I'm very excited about, is to teach you love. Teach you for the first time ever, science of love. And many people have brought Einstein's letter to his daughter about science of love. But this one, that is not, I have to say, it's, some people said it was, when I read it, I know it's not from Einstein. Because, and also in that, letter, it was not really explain what is really science of love. And we actually, because so many body science and adult science really bring some of the highest science to you for your, to help you to understand some of the highest power, actually is the highest power for the creation. That is love. And what is love? How to utilize love to create a life full of abundance, infinite possibilities, and wisdom, beauty, and peace. So that it was science of love going to reveal to you. And also, I was also last few days, I'm going to also reveal to you how to define Tenda scientifically in this workshop. Because Tenda, we all know how powerful the Tenda is. When we chant Tenda, the vibrational field is so amazing. And it's really expedited our growth so much. And I'm also going to explain to you what the Tenda really means scientifically. That will make really, when you understand something, then you can become that so much faster. Because sometimes we can chant, that vibration will come to us. But then if we don't understand it, if our behavior and habit still act in a different way, so then we can, it takes a lot of chanting, and the progress is still limited. So if we combine this chanting with the science, with a deeper understanding, like Buddha did, Buddha, he really, reached that deep understanding about reality, and he became enlightened. If we have deeper understanding about what each tenda is, in a scientific term, in a way, can really help you understand what that really is. And I was writing it down. It was so amazing. It's really actually helped me tremendously. So I'm really, really looking forward to share that with you, because I really know it's all going to help me and help all of us. And then Master Sha is really going to try to, because until we become tenda, we cannot step into divine endowment. And then we cannot fulfill our task. And we cannot clear our karma. And we cannot really serve humanity. We think we're serving too hard day and night. But we serve very little. We cannot make the progress we needed. We maybe even during the service, we actually accumulate a lot of negative karma. I know some people, they serve so hard, but actually lose so much virtue. It's very sad to see that. So to come up with a profound understanding of this wisdom, in a scientific way, because scientific way is now, it's a language we all use. That's how we bring right now, being programmed to understand things. So we need to utilize this tool to help us to understand things. And then we know how to build it and how to build that in our life. So we've had a roadmap and a map for you to become tenda. Would you like to get it? Yes. And the science of love is amazing. And, some of you know I'm teaching a Divine Love course, although right now it's illegal for me to, and not through Divine Guidance, I cannot expand this class because I need to focus on my writing and finish the book. So, but that class, because of the deep understanding about love, what is really love is, and how to really live in love, that is like, the students in my class, they just make so much progress. Sometimes it's just one class. I know a lot of my students, they have very, very high spiritual beings, and the Master gave them amazing downloads. But because they're certain, blocked, because they don't know how to love. And they cannot step into their higher rule, their higher task, divine task. And sometimes just through one class, and so much blockage is removed, they suddenly was able to do the things they for many, many years they cannot do. It was just amazing. I know Swella took my class. Anybody here took my class, Divine Love? Yeah, only Swella. You want to share something? Yes.
I love the Divine Love class and the Divine Love book, and everybody who reads the book and who's taken the class is just raving about it. And it's how many? 10 classes? 12 classes. My class, my Master only has 4 cohorts. My cohort is at class 6. And every single class, at the end of the class, I'm a completely different person. It's just so transformational. I don't know who I will be at the end of the 12 weeks, but it's not going to be me. It transforms our mindsets about who we are, about the divine, about our relationship of the divine. What does it mean to be love? It helps us embody love. It helps us transform all of our blockages we have around love, around the divine, our relationship with heaven. It helps us embody and radiate love. It helps us see everything as divine and sacred, and more and more and more. It's profound. It's profound. Every time the divine and the divine love committee come and they speak through Master Rulin, and they offer some of the most profound blessings that I have received. There were classes where, in the moment I called on the phone, or it's available on the phone or via video conference or connected, I start crying. The moment I log in, I start crying and crying and crying, and I cry for hours during the event, and like so much pain and leaves me. And I have no idea why I'm crying. I just know that like a lot of nasty stuff is leaving me. And there are times that I'm like, my mind, they're working on my mind and my beliefs, and I'm like in a totally different dimension, and like I catch very little from what is being spoken, but I'm like, I know that they're reprogramming my consciousness, and I'm like in a Buddhist meditation, and it's perfect, and I'm connected, and everything's wonderful. And it's like every time they're working on me, and I'm sure it's different for each person. Like every person who is in this class gets whatever they need to get from this class. And I can tell, like, at the end of the class, okay, they worked on my relationship with the divine and all the negative beliefs I have about, being judged and being punished and things. Then they worked on all of my pain body and all of the negative pain I've stored. Then they worked on programming other things about ego and things like that. And it's like every time I can tell by the end that I'm a different person, and I can really measure of what has changed in me. It's completely profound. I recommend from my heart and soul to everybody to take this class. It's just profound. And it has helped me to love myself more, to criticize myself less, to doubt myself less. And that has made me a better servant. I can serve more, and I can serve from a place of abundance. Like, I've got all the love in the world, and I've got everything I need and everything I want, and now I can give it all back to everybody else from a place of abundance, not of limitation. Or if I give what I have, then they'll have it and I won't have it. It's not like that. It's like, it's limitless. It's limitless, and I can just give it to them. And the more I give it, the more I feel they're giving to me. And it's just so free and so abundant, and so many things have become so easy to create and to manifest, and so many serendipities have happened, and everything has just lined up for things that I thought would take months and months of work and money and things. They're showing up in like 2 or 3 days, no money, very little effort, and they're just, oh wow, how did this happen? I have no idea, but it did. And so I highly recommend it. Thank you so much.
Yeah. But actually, the class right now is not open for anybody. But in the future, you definitely, whenever the class open up, everybody should do it. I'm not the one teaching it, really. It's Divine give me the idea, and every time it just completely flow. I don't, like, before the class, I don't know what I'm going to do. It's like that. And, but in this weekend workshop, you get some glimpse of that, some benefits of that. And so I want to give a blessing, and because I'm really, and I really felt, my life has been full of, with Divine's and Master Sha's blessing, and all my dream has become true. I really, at this moment, has everything I want to manifest is just manifested beyond my comprehension. Now it's for me to really, help everybody do that. And that's my passion. Like in my class, some people, they don't do practice. I don't see the progress enough. I was like, I was basically like, if you don't do homework, I'm going to kick you out. I was like really tough on them. I give them hard teachings. And because I'm just so passionate to help them. And that's the same thing. I really want everybody, we can all experience abundance, love, and a life full of infinite possibilities, and really help the world at the highest possible way. You know, we all can do this. It's not just me. And this is science. Everybody can do it. So that is my passion. And I hope everybody can join me this weekend to learn this, to become powerful manifester, to help Mother Earth to manifest love, peace, harmony, and to help yourself become powerful teacher, healer, and also, you know, live a life with infinite possibilities and full of love, abundance, and joy. So I want to give you a final blessing, and I'm looking forward to share 2 powerful days with you. So close your eyes. Na yo he ya yo, I ya yo, I ya yo, he ya, I ya yo he ya. Thank you so much for being here with me, and I'm looking forward to seeing you this weekend. Join me this weekend. Don't miss this opportunity. And step up to be your most powerful manifester, to manifest the divine mission to humanity, to awaken all humanity to divine. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Master Rulin. Really, really love you, Master Shah. Really, really love you, Master Shah. Really, really love you, Master Shah. Really love you, Master Shah. Really love you, Master Shah. Really, really love you, Master Marilyn. Really, really love you, Master Marilyn. Really, really love you, Master Marilyn. Really love you, Master Marilyn. Really love you, Master Marilyn. Really, really love you, Master Robert. Really, really love you, Master Robert. Really, really love you, Master Robert. Really love you, Master Robert. Really love you, Master Robert. Everyone, really, really love you, everyone. Really, really love you, everyone. Really love you, everyone. Really love you, everyone. So, to register for the workshop tomorrow, go to the bottom left-hand corner of the front page at drsha.com, and it's $100 in person. That includes a guest pass to bring a new person if you register to come in person. For those who are not, and there will be a special blessing for everyone who comes in person. For those who come who are not able to come in person, register on the webcast. It's a reduced fee. It's only $70. And I have a really wonderful news from our AV team. It will be recorded, and it will be available online. I believe, is it at the end of the weekend that we would post it? Within 24 hours after the weekend's over. Okay. So, so that allows you, if you have some schedule conflicts, you can go and catch up the pieces that you missed by watching it online. So what we'll do is, within 24 hours after the weekend is done, we will email all webcast participants. We will email actually to all participants, so the in-person and the webcast people will email you the link so that you can watch it over again or catch the pieces that you missed. So, and tonight's free event will also be available as a recording. Really, really love you, AV team. Really, really love you, AV team. Really, really love you, AV team. Really love you, Jason. Really love you, Jason. Really, really love you, Ed. Really, really love Ed. Really love Ed. Really love Ed. Really love Jason. Really, really love Jason. Really love Jason. Really love Jason. Greatest love and gratitude to our whole AV team, to our whole media team that has been posting on Facebook and letting people know what's happened, our customer service team. Thank you to all our volunteers. Love you, love you, love you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, I don't know. So, again, I want to say, Master Rulin, Dr. Rulin, is such a unique treasure. There is literally nobody like her on earth. There's nobody who's doing quite what she's doing. Don't miss this opportunity for this weekend. You never know if you'll ever have this opportunity again. So with that, I love you all. We always bless our altars here, and if you keep an altar in your home, we would like to send blessings of divine love, divine nectar, divine vitamins, nutrients, proteins. Oh, and we have another offering for heaven.
You want to bless me also?
You're blessed. So we give our best love and gratitude, and the food just represents our love and our gratitude for Master Sha, for all of our spiritual teachers, every spiritual teacher that has brought us to this point through many, many lifetimes. And to, we always honor Lingwei Shengshi Kuan Yin. She's a special relationship in our teaching. And all of the saints and all of the holy beings who are serving us. We offer this food to the Soul, Mind, Body, Science System Committee in heaven that is creating all of this and bringing all of this onto earth. We offer it to all of the saints and holy beings, all of heaven's animals who serve here at the temple. We offer it to all beings of light who are serving Mother Earth. Divine vitamins, minerals, proteins, nutrients, amino acids, divine nectar, divine love, for the altars here, for the altars wherever you keep them. Transmission. All the holy ones, please eat first. Hey, no, 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 yo, 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 hey. Hey, oh, hey, yo, 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 yo. Sounds like, yo, 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 yo. Hey, oh, hey, hey, So we'll see everybody tomorrow morning. We'll say 3 times together, love you, love you, love you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Gong song, gong song, gong song. Bye-bye, everybody.